Hi guys, this is your girl, the one and only Nyardhudha, or you can call me Ateno Stacy, straight from Energy Radio Kenya, and I'm here with Vibe Yetu KE. So make sure msinifail, mko na tabia kunifail. Mko na tabia kufail wazazi wenyu, but this time don't fail me. Check Vibe Yetu on Instagram for the latest lifestyle and entertainment fix. Wagwan. Hiyo swali iko na upana na urefu. Iko na maana ya fiche na ndani. So this is the thing, yeah. When I was a kid, to be honest, I didn't want to be a pilot, an engineer, daktari wa meno, daktari wa mifugo. No, I've always wanted to be a journalist. Then in Form 2, I bumped into a principal. And she talked to me and she was like, mbona uko na homa? Niko like, sina homa. This is just my voice. And she's like, your voice is really, really unique. And I was like, I thought so too. Juna sound kama wanaume. So, nikamaliza. After getting done with high school, sasa nilio najaribu kufikira, what am I going to do? So, I was a fan of kina Kit Sidede and whatnot. I'm not going to mention other names. But wajua tu my mentor zangu kina Kamendegoro, just to be specific. So, budangu akaniuliza, so umemaliza shule, what do you want to do? And I was like, me, I want to major in media. So I did diploma in journalism and mass communication. Then kidogo nimefanya kazi za Red Cross. Not like Red Cross, but I've volunteered. Sijalipwa. I've done radio in 3 media stations. Amstar in South B, Hood Radio in Roysambu, and ingine naitwaje? Juice Wave Radio in Nairobi West. Then nikajipata Energy. Let me relate it to wasanii. Wasanii wanasemanga kuja kwa video yangu utakulipa na exposure. Exposure itakusaidia pasi, but ilikuwa more of training myself cause people just think radio ni kwenda behind the mic and just speaking. Kuna hadi mic technique. Paka ndio naifanya sai. Kuna hadi mic technique. Lazima ufunze. So the fact that nilipewa hiyo platform ilikuwa ya to train myself outside of school, because school ilikuwa more of theory, so huku nje ilikuwa practical, and meeting with a lot of people who are doing the same thing as you guys sharing ideas was amazing. Yeah.
So it's something that you definitely tell someone, a student who's coming from school, like straight away, instead of looking for employment.
Yeah.
Immediately. Is it something that you would recommend for someone who's straight out of school to at least get the outside field of the industry before they get into the real thing?
Yeah, because a lot of people, tell us the secret behind radio and doing a podcast. And I'm like, nobody should ever tell us fanya kazi bure. Mimi nimefanya kazi bure nikafika Energy. Na kenye menisaidia, it's working smart, working hard, being dedicated, and praying. If God sees your effort, trust me, he's going to pay you back. Seti like atakulipa immediately after umetoka shule, because nimesubmit audio video zangu za Energy like 3 times. I actually saw a video jana of me submitting in 2019, and I cried because I was like, yo, ulikuwa na do? Juu angalia di kamera siko naangalia vifiti. So I'm just telling people, you keep on putting the effort. Hata kama ulipwi. Ama hata kama ulipwa 5Gs, keep on putting the effort and don't do it for money. Yeah, do it for juni passion yako. That's the thing, yeah. Hey! Shaka. So, what do I do? Swali ni kubwa sana. Mudu. Najaribu ufikirie hizo hustles ni nini. But yeah, I'm a hostess. I host clubs. Hadi nashanga nilingiaje kwa hiyo industry. To a point paka sasa natafuta with clubs I never thought I could ever step foot in. So I host clubs. Nini ngine mimi nafanya? I dance, but not for hustle, just for fitness. Kitu ingine, I'm a brand influencer. I work with EABL, and I work with such small companies like TDC. So I think nizo ndo vitu mudu. I stay with my dad at this age. Naishi na babangu, but nahama. Just so you know, nahama. So I stay with my dad. I lost my mom 7 years ago. In October 10th, in a mark 7 years. Yeah. I stay with my dad. I stay with my... Okay, my family is complicated. Let me explain. This is the thing, yeah? So, si mamangu alipass. Yeye aliamua Yasha alipapasika akamwazii mimi nimeenda. So my dad remarried. Wa kwanza akaenda, wa pili akakuja. Wa pili hakukuja peke yake, alikuja na mizigo. Those are 2 kids. And my mom and my dad, they have 3 kids. I'm the firstborn. I have a sister called Beyonce, and I have a brother called Mike. So basically, we are 3. Then, ushaonanga ukilikingi picha Instagram, inasemanga liked by Vibe Yetu KE and 68 others. So we are 3 kids and 2 others. So we are 5. Yeah. Kuna kuangana ule mtoi kwa familia mwenye ni black sheep. Disappointment. I feel like I am the kid. Because as you can see, I have piercings, I have tattoos. I have dyed my hair, I've dyed my eyebrows. Paka budangu amechoka. But sasa yako like, so unatuletea do kwa nyumba, wewe fanya kenye unataka kufanya. So other kids wako tu zone yao, but I believe mwenye kona character yangu ya kuongea and the confidence will be my younger brother. Hey, in Kiswahili ama in English? English. Breathe, no one has a clue. Kwa Kiswahili, pumua. Watu hawako rada.
Why that name?
Sijui. To be honest, I don't know. Cause I had a name. I had a name for my podcast, something Atieno, but nimesahau hata nimesahau ilikuwa inaitwaje. So I was like, okay, I need another name for my podcast. And to be honest, hiyo jina niliiba kwa podcast ingine. Udem ni wa States. Mzungu. Leo ametuibia vitu mingi mbona nisiibe jina. So I ended up stealing the name Breathe, no one has a clue. So that's the thing. COVID-19. Corona. Yeah, I'm just going to be honest. Corona has been a blessing in disguise, yeah? Basi sipendangi kufikiria. I'm going to be honest. Ai nikifikiria mimi mpaka najenga sistangu, wow, nimefikiria hadi nasikia nauma na kichwa. I don't like thinking. So when Corona happened, I was like at home. Hakuna job, I think. Everybody was just staying at home because of the pandemic. So I was like, what am I going to do? Then a friend of mine called me and she's like, since tuko tunafanya job kwa radio station fulani hapo inaitwa Amsterdam, the first radio station I used to work in, akaniambia, let's start a podcast. I'm like, okay, cool. So, and I was like, what will be the content of my podcast? So the first episode I did inaitwa Embarrassing Espresso Moment, where I went to Art Cafe, najiona sana najua kahawa, niko da espresso. Je, espresso inaka kitu ya mabombe. Kitu ni mbaya. So when I did it, people were like, now we want to know what happens in your life. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll do it. So that's when my podcast zaliwa. You see, the thing is, a podcast, it's your own radio. You make the rules, you break the rules. Jaribu hiyo kitu energy. Utaona tu mwanaume amekuja tu hapo na suti oversize. Oh, where is Mulei? Atieno said this on air. So it's completely different. My podcast is 100% intense sexual. Like it's dead ass. Tabia mbaya, vile watu wanaweza sema. As if ni tabia mbaya. But si zote ni tabia mbaya. Zingine tu titles zao ni clickbait. I just want you to listen to the episode. But ukisikia, it's completely different. Radio, my show ni ya saa 4 asubuhi. I can't talk about sex in the morning. Paka musha kakona tofa nyangi. But you see, at the end of the day, radio kona rules. Yeah, media has its own rules. So I don't want to get sued. I don't want energy to get sued. So lazima kukweneo limit. So the fact that I have my podcast where I can rant, I talk about sexual stuff is amazing. So it's balancing everything. Yeah. What do people seem to misunderstand? I don't know. Basically how I talk. Because there are some people, unapata mwanaume anakuambia, guy, I love a confident woman. Be confident naambia umse, mimi sikufeel, spendi vile look yako inakaa. Mdemu unaringa, unajiona sana. See? So the fact that the way I talk, people misunderstand me. And the tone I talk with. Sasa inaweza hivi mtu adhani udem amejam. Na sija jam, I am really, really happy. Niko na tu sauti ya Usain Bolt, azina nguruma tu. That's the thing. I guess people misunderstand my voice a lot. Yeah, I think ni intuition. Alafu another thing is that not all the topics zitakubalika with my audience, unaona. Utapata one episode iko na 300 plays, another episode iko na 50. When I get. So it's you just knowing mbona iko na 50 na mbona iko na 300. No wonder nilikamnea idea ya clickbait. So utaona uone title ukule wa mama kuongelelea hiyo ndio usikiwa mbibeshta yako pia isikia hii. Kumbe I'm talking about something different. So that's the thing. It's all about intuition. Sinanga mimi wa kuandika. Podcast is just for fun. I'm not doing it for monetization. Yeah.
So far, the way you've seen it, unafikiria it's something that someone can go full time on it?
Yeah. If my client ni say sexual and he wants things like, CDs to be advertised on my podcast. Yeah, iko sawa. I'll do it for the money. Kwani iko nini? My podcasts ni ya watu very few. First of all, I can share the link of my podcast kwa group ya Energy. Cause boss wangu kwa hapo. So it's for very few. So if I've saved your number on WhatsApp, utaiona hapo. If you bump on it on social media, cool. Wewe, chenye umeona Instagram, ibakie Instagram. Usena kuambia watu wengine. So that's the thing. It hasn't impacted like mimi vizuri sana. But watu like, nasikizanga podcast yako iko fiti. That's the thing. Hiyo tu. Inakula views. Number 1. And number 2, this is my kid, basically. Like, if I can start a podcast, naweza mwana nijenge kampuni. So that's the thing, yeah. This is the thing, yeah. A lot of people think podcast yangu niko na lights, niko na minji. It's in my phone. Like, you just download the app called Anchor. It has everything inside it. It has a speaker, it has a microphone. Kila kitu, you can edit, you can add music. So it's not a must to be all bougie. Ndio isell. Mi podcast yangu si bougie, my friend. Nilianza kuirekodia na Infinix.
It's just been smooth.
Haijakuwa smooth cause naangalianga plays. Niko like, I even want to delete it. Unaona? But I'm like, at the end of the day, 2 people listen to it. Hiyo ni kitu. Kuliko 0 people listening to it. So nitaeka tu hapo watu wawili wasikie, hiyo mtu mmoja asikie. I'm okay. Mi sijali. So that's the thing. Yeah, bold, daring, sexy.